In this video, I'm going to tell you about the Target drop and also the end of the shortage for the Xbox Series X and S consoles. At the Linus Wilson channel, we give you the secrets to get the console that you want. At 5:15 a.m. Eastern Time, Target started dropping the PlayStation 5. Supposedly there were a couple waves, but the PlayStation 5 sold out in most locations. It seemed almost exclusively to be pickup and drive up, with very few shipping options based on my polling. But it did seem that the Xbox Series X and S stayed up for a very long time. I woke up late for this. I was not going to get up for the Target drop that happened between any time after midnight Central Time all the way up to 6 a.m., which the last couple drops were at 6 a.m. Eastern Time. Today it was 5:15 Eastern Time to be the first. I'd say about 40% of these PS5 orders were canceled. So people that got through and checked out, then they got an email saying they were canceled. But that meant about 60% were actually able to pick up their PS5 consoles today on December 21st, 2021. But yeah, so I mean, I think if you look at it was almost 2/3 of people got pickup and about a third got drive up, and just a very tiny percent, maybe 3% or something, 2% were able to get it shipped. It's somewhat getting conflicting reports about if it's easy to switch your store during the process. I'm pretty sure it was easy to switch your store in the app if you were looking for the Xbox Series X, but I don't know about the PS5. Some people said it was impossible. Some people said it was possible. Going forward this week, obviously we have the Christmas week, and a lot of people are off. And Online promised that they were going to do more drops before Christmas, but they've already done that last week. So I don't really know what we can say about And Online. They seem to be a 9 to 5 Monday through Friday type drop store. And since we are in Christmas week, I'm not sure that they're going to do another one, but it's worthwhile to have all notifications. Although they have stopped notifying people about the PS5 drops and only notifying people about the Xbox Series X and S drops. So that means that you need to follow me or Cheeto or Wario. Although I don't think Wario's been tweeting the And Online drops, so you really need to be on the And Online. It's very much the best to have PayPal if you're still interested in one of their bundles. But it seems like for the X and S people, even if you're hearing this now, there still may be opportunities. The My Store for Spot app seems to be working, at least for the Xbox Series X, but maybe also PlayStation 5. But you do need to switch your store. I was trying it today and it was not working, so I needed to switch my store. I think the other thing that was interesting from this drop was over 20% of people for Target today on December 21st were able to secure an order. And I think that means that of a PS5 digital or disc, right? And it was a ratio about 3-to-1 got the disc versus the digital at Target. And I think that's kind of also what we were seeing with Walmart. The Walmart drops, about 30% of people that responded to my poll were able to secure. So I think that the shortage, even for the PlayStation 5, is easing, and it's getting easier, and these drops are getting bigger relative to the amount of people trying to secure one. But that's also a fairly high failure rate, a more than 50% failure rate for people to do that. And those are people that probably were staying up, getting up really early in the morning at least. They got up at 5 in the morning. Maybe they got up at 6 in the morning, but Eastern Time. So it wasn't like it was an easy thing to do. And these Target drops are really difficult. They're not frequent, so I don't think that I think you could probably still secure the Xbox Series X and S from Target, conceivably today, and maybe they will have multiple drops this week. I'm fairly skeptical that you'll get another chance before Christmas for the PS5. And when we were tracking all the inventory, and how did we know about this? We knew this because people were going into the Target stores and using the barcodes they have these little scanner kiosks. Not at all of them, but at a lot of the Targets, they have these scanner kiosks, and they will bring up the thing, and people would show us the pictures of their inventory. But the other method was people would get a Target employee to show them their inventory on those little handheld scanners when they went into Target. And we were getting lots of that over the weekend, right? But I think that's all sold out, and it's the last one was a couple weeks ago, I think, a little over a week ago, and it was a mini drop, and that was only about a few thousand consoles. This time, I think my estimates was it was about 20,000 PS5s that were up for sale. So this was a much bigger drop than even the first drop that they had after they ended walk-ins. So Target ended walk-ins back in November 25th was the last day, I think, for Target walk-ins. And Walmart has also ended walk-ins. So don't walk into Target and try to get one. They might even throw you out of the store if you get really pushy about it. So don't bother trying to camp out at Target. Don't bother trying to camp out at Walmart. If you've heard about people that have done that successfully, that was a policy that has since subsequently changed, and it's not possible. So it's possible we'll get some PlayStation Direct drops, I would think, early in the week, not late in the week because of the holiday. But like and online, PlayStation Direct is a 9 to 5 type place, although it's 9 to 5 Pacific time. And so Monday through Friday. And so since we are in a holiday week, I think they're a little bit less likely to drop. Right? They typically drop 1 to 4 times per week with an average about 2 to 3 since the launch day. And this week, since it's a holiday week, maybe we get 1 if we're lucky, 2 if we're super lucky. So that typically has happened kind of later in the morning Pacific time, so early afternoon to early evening Eastern time is when they're doing that. And they have switched. Last week they switched the way they do their queue. There was a first come first serve element to the queue prior to last week, and now once they start the queue, it's more a countdown till the queue starts, and you get a random place in the queue at the end of the countdown. And then if you have a low queue number, like a low wait number, then you have a chance to buy one. And if you have an hour or more, then you have no chance. So they've totally taken away any incentive for you to try to be the first one in the queue. There was a random element before, but there was still a first come first serve element prior to that. Now, if you just get in the queue before the countdown clock stops, then you're good to go and you get the best chance. It's by device, so if you have multiple devices, you might get a better queue spot in a different device. But you can't get a better queue spot by having different browser windows open. And that's for PlayStation Direct. And online and PlayStation Direct do tend to ship that day or the next day, so you have a very good chance of getting it before Christmas or after Christmas if they do a drop today. But they're one of the quicker shipping places. The word that I've also been getting from Walmart from their 2 drops last week, which were mega drops, lots of people got consoles from them, is that they are shipping earlier. Walmart, though, was telling people that they would ship in early January for the PlayStation 5. So that's why PlayStation Direct and online, if you're eager to get it sooner, are a little bit more attractive. Of course, Target is more attractive because you can get it sooner, but it's just so hard to get it from Target, and you have to lose so much sleep to try to get it. So Congratulations to everybody who's secured a console. I'm Linus Wilson. Subscribe.